Oh, hey y'all, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Make sure you're subscribed. If you are not, what are you doing? You're slacking, you're lacking. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all about the time that me, sweet little innocent me, got caught cheating. Okay, yeah, so at the time I was dating this guy, and he was in the military. He was in the military. We ain't gonna say what branch he did, but he was in the military, and he was stationed in another state away, quite a ways away, and he would come home to visit me and see me because he was my boo thing or whatever. Later found out he was a cheater. That's a whole nother story. We ain't gonna talk about that. But I might tell y'all that story because the way I found out he was cheating was really funny. But anyway, he used to come see me or whatever, and like we would hang out, eat, you know, spend time together, blah blah blah, all the relationship things. And then one weekend he had told me he was supposed to come see me, but he had told me he was like, I ain't gonna be able to get time off to come see him. I'm not gonna be able to get my leave. I said, okay, that's fine. When you come, I miss you, I love you, blah blah blah, the things that you say, whether you mean them or not, the things that you say. So since he decided he wasn't coming, instead of staying home, my friend and her sister and her cousins and their dad was taking them to the fair, and she's like, hey, you want to go to us since your boyfriend's not coming? I'm like, yeah, sounds like a good time, let's go. So boom, I go to the fair with them. We're having a really good time. However, that day I tell y'all, I don't remember exactly what I had on. I had on some blue pants that was kind of like leopard print, and then I had on like this little black shirt, and the sleeves was kind of ruffly, but it was sleeveless, y'all, and it buttoned up. Okay, so the way the weather is here is bipolar all the time anyway, but this particular time of the year it would be like really cold in the mornings, and then it would get really hot, and then it would be kind of cold at night too. But this night it got extra cold, y'all, like, because I could typically stand the cold like quite a bit, but like it got really cold this day. And so my boyfriend at the time, he calls me, he's just like, what you doing, where you at? And I'm just like, oh, I'm at the fair, and it was like a town away from my town. I was like at the fair here, and he's just like, oh, okay. Not knowing, y'all, he had already called my mom and asked her. My mom told him I went to the fair. Like he didn't call my mom, but he called that house. My mom answered, so she went to the fair with her friends. So when he called me, I told him like, oh, I'm at the fair with my friends. He's so, you know, fine, okay, well, call me when you get back. I said, okay. About 15 minutes later, he calls me again. Who did you go to the fair with? I'm like, my friend. Let's give people names. I'm gonna say my friend Slim, my friend Bougie, my friend Doc. Doc is the one we're talking about, because I named Doc by Doc's name, and my friend Tape. So Slim, Bougie, Doc, and Tape. Okay, Tape is a boy, Doc is a boy, and Slim and Bougie are girls. So he's just like, okay, and hangs up. No more questions. That's just who'd you go with? So maybe 5 minutes later, he calls again. What you doing? Who you with again? I'm like, my friend Slim, my friend Bougie, my friend Slim, my friend Bougie, her cousin Tape, and her cousin Doc. He's like, oh, what are you doing right now though? And I was just like, we're just kind of standing around and it's cold, so I'm in Doc's jacket with him. Literally, that's what I literally said to him. I'm in Doc's jacket with him. Now Doc wasn't nothing but like probably like 13 or 14. He was young. He was a lot younger than me at the time. But he was really tall. So he was like taller than all of us, even though he was young. He was the same age as the other little guy cousin who was young, but he was short. So like they were about the same age or close to the same age, but like they look like decent height. Okay. So he's just like, oh, okay. Hung up again. A minute later, he calls me back. What did you say you were doing? I said, we're just standing around. We're trying to decide what ride we're going to ride next. And I'm in Doc's jacket because I'm cold. He's like, you're wearing Doc's jacket? I'm like, no, Doc is wearing his jacket, but he has it like zipped up. Now, Doc wasn't like holding me or caressing me or anything. I wasn't wrapped around Doc. Doc's arms were literally at his side. The jacket was zipped and I was just like inside the jacket. And I was like facing him because I didn't want my buns on him. So he goes, you should probably turn around and stop cheating on me. I said, ain't nobody cheating on you. Did he say turn around? So I'm like, can you unzip the jacket? So he unzips the jacket and I turn around and he's standing, my boyfriend's standing right behind me. And he was light skinned, he was red, he was mad, he was livid, he was upset. So like he kind of like grabs me by my arm and like he pulls me to the side. He didn't like yank me or nothing, but like he did like grab me like come here. And he's just like, why you all in his jacket? Like he's going off. I'm just like, that's a kid. That's like my friend's little cousin. Like he's like a little brother to me, like literally a little brother. Like he's a child. And he's just like, nah, I don't want to hear that. And I was just like, he's young. He was like, look how tall that dude is. He ain't young. The boy comes over and he tells him, he's like, I'm a teenager. Like I'm not even old enough for her. Like it's not like that. Like he lets him know. He's just like, go back over there. Go back over there. Nobody's talking to you. So he's just like, come on, you coming with me. I was just like, I'm not coming with you because he's acting up. I'm not gonna go with you while you're acting up. So my friend dad, he comes and he's like, nah, she's not going with you. She came here with me. She leaving with me. So he was like, unless she want to leave with you, that's the only way she leaving with you. So I'm just like, and he's like, tell him you leaving with me. And I was just like, are you gonna stop acting stupid? Because I told you like it wasn't what you thought. He's like, I'm gonna chill, I'm gonna chill, I'm gonna chill. So my friend's dad made me call my mom like right there in front of him so he can hear my mom say it was okay that I leave with this guy, because which I understand, because it's like, if I'm your responsibility, you took me from my home, you're supposed to return me to my home, and if you're not going to be returning me to my home, then it needs to be spoken about before I'm sent off with someone else. I completely understood that. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go with him or whatever, because he tripping. I ain't got no time for it. But yeah, like he wasn't tripping. Like once he really found out, like I ended up like showing him like for real like how old the boy was. And he was just like, oh, I thought he was like dude like the same height as me. Is like what he kept saying. I was just like, yeah, I know, but he's a kid. And he's just, I was just cold. Mind y'all, this whole time I'm still in this little sleeveless shirt. He has on a long sleeve like thermal type shirt and a jacket, and never offered me his jacket. But so like he's just like, you should have wore a jacket instead of trying to be hot out here. I said it was hot when we left. He was like, everybody else had a jacket on. False. Bougie did not have a jacket on. What did I name the other boy? Tape, is that what I named him? Tape did not have a jacket on. Doc had a jacket on because he thought the jacket was stylish. It was one of them big puffer jackets. He had that on because he thought it was stylish. And Slim had on the jacket because we can, like I said, we came in her dad's truck, and she went to the truck and got like her dad's jacket. That's the only reason she had a jacket on. So the only person that had on the jacket was Doc and Slim. So, and everybody else complained about they was cold too. So, and like I said, still never offered me his jacket, even though he had a long sleeve thermal shirt on under there. And so we get to his truck and he's just like, I can't believe you did that, da 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 da. And I'm just like, man, whatever, take me home. Because I'm like, over, I'm not gonna argue with you all the way home. I was like, either take me home or take me to get some food. He took me to get food. We talked about it. He calmed down. It was cool. And then he just brought me home. Like, it wasn't a big deal, but like, that is the time I got caught cheating. Like, sweet little girl, we don't do that around here. A little sweet innocent me, sweet innocent Kimmy, like cheating me. No. So yeah, you guys, that's the time I got caught cheating. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, hit the notification bell, and